You seem a little hesitant.
Oh.
I mean, I thought this would solve a lot of your problems. I mean, we need to send a signal to those European offices. Dusty can do that. You want to separate Lily from Snyder? Put an ocean between them.
Yeah, but Dusty is so inexperienced. I mean, he's bright. He's catching on.
No, well, you took a look at that report. He has a solid understanding of the basic situation.
Yeah, but we're talking about something with more responsibility here.
We're a phone call away.
Okay, you mean just so that the offices know that we're watching them?
Exactly. This whole thing is more for show than anything else.
Okay. Let's do it. Jane, would you ask Dusty to come in, please?
The only downside of the whole thing is that Dusty's not going to learn as much over there as he would staying here with me.
Oh, Kirk. Oh, no, heavens, no. Never think that. Although taking responsibility makes you grow up. I just hope that Lily will go along with it.
Well, look, the other thing I want to do is I want to make sure he starts hustling Monica Lawrence. Because I want to make sure Lawrence Industries is signed, sealed, delivered before he leaves.
Well, then light a fire under him.
I'll have to do that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Lucinda?
Hi.
Hi.
Sammy? Yeah, I showed that report of yours to Mrs. Walsh, and it's starting to pay off for you big time.
What are you talking about?
It's Mrs. Walsh's idea, so why don't I let her explain?
Well, what are you staring at, Holden?
Miss Holden, is something wrong? I just didn't expect to see you here, Maggie.
Well, I don't get to see my husband that often, because he's been working so hard.
Monica Lawrence called for you, Holden, but she refused to leave a message. Well, I should get back to her. Is there something wrong with the Lawrence accounts right now? Not that I know of. Well, the trial period is up on June 15th. I hope you have them ready to re-sign. I'm working on it. Well, that's good. Because Dusty is working on Monica, too. I know that you wouldn't want to lose out to him.
Can we go down to the coffee shop? I have some plans I'd like to talk to you about.
All right, Meg. If we do it quickly.
All right.
Excuse us. Monica, hi, it's Holden. I'm just calling to make sure our luncheon is still on. Good. Good. Craig's going to try and make it by if he can. And like I said, we just want to talk to you and tell you about the advantages that we think you'll have working with us.
Are you still there, Craig?
Yeah. Can you hold on a second?
Here's
Hey.
Terry. Oh, hi.
guys.
I didn't know you were on the phone.
Why don't we take Brian outside for a second?
Yeah, great.
Great. Thanks. Be back in just a minute. Okay.
Here we go.
John, how's Margot?
She's right here. Hold on.
I'm sorry to worry you, brother dear.
How are you? What's happening?
Well, John got the doctor here in a matter of minutes, and I can't believe they still make house calls here in Greece.
What did he say?
Well, I hate to shadow the mystery and the illusion, but they said something about gas pains.
How romantic.
Yes, isn't it? Brought on by the excitement of John's visit and also probably running into Hal.
Hal Munson?
Yeah, I took John to a cafe nearby just to have a nice, cozy dinner, and Hal was there with Henyotis. It was a close call.
Yeah, well, you just had another one. Tom just walked in here.
How is he?
He's all right. He's sad. He's, thinking about you. Thinking about your life together, trying to make sense of it all. You know?
Craig, you think maybe I could talk to my wife?
The Emmy Award winner, As the World Turns. This portion brought to you today by Rich Delicious Mountain-Grown Folgers Crystals and by Zest Deodorant Bar. Only Zest gets you zestfully clean.
Let me talk to her, Craig.
Margot, Tom just walked in here. He knows you're on the line. He's insisting on talking to you.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Hi, it's Tom.
Hello, Tom.
It's been pretty confusing here. I've been pretty lonely for the last couple months. Especially knowing that Lila and Casey know who you are, and I have been furious. With them, I've wanted to shake the truth out of them. Especially knowing that they're just keeping a promise to you to not tell me, your husband, where you are.
Well, I thought it was best that way.
Best for who? Do you know how patronizing that sounds? Don't use that phrase with me. Why do you continue to treat me like I'm a little boy? Like you have to protect me. I'm a grown man. And I want the truth. And the truth is that the only person that it is best for is you, and you alone. And besides that, it's selfish as hell. Now, I might not be thinking much of myself right now, but I am thinking of my daughter. And my little girl is feeling the responsibility for your disappearing act.
Well, she mustn't.
Oh, you're damn well she mustn't. Well, guess what she does? And nothing I say and nothing I do seems to be able to correct that for her. So I grabbed the phone from Craig because I want to tell you something. You want me to get on with my life? Well, that's what I'm going to do. And I want you to hide out for the rest of your life. And I want you to brood. And I want you to sulk. And I want you to do whatever it is you're doing for however long you want to do it. Because a marriage is about two people. Two people that want to trust and be honest with each other. And you are obviously not one of those two people. Now, this is going to sound really crazy. But what I really want for you is I really want you to be happy. And I hope you get that someday. Craig! Sorry you had to hear that. Something I had to do.
Margot, you still there?
No, Craig, it's John. Listen, the last thing in the world she needed right now is to talk with Tom.
Your report was excellent, truly excellent. Now, I had just read halfway through when a thought came into my mind. I have a little job, and you'd be the perfect guy to do it. I need somebody to go and check on the European offices.
Lucinda, that's incredible. I appreciate that, but you should know better than anyone that I assembled my reports based on the facts and figures in the files in a way that I could work with them best. I'm by no means an expert on the subject yet. I mean...
No, you're not an expert. You're going to go and make yourself an expert. This is an opportunity, darling, a real opportunity. And it's a chance for you to show Lily around on an expense account.
That's very nice. I'd love to do that, but Lily does have a summer job that she's very excited about. You know that, and...
I know, darling, but give her the choice, will you? You two kids. You should have a little fun. Will you? It'll also get her away from Holden Snyder.
Now, wait a second. If I were to accept this position, it would have nothing to do with the fact that I don't trust Lily being with Holden. I mean, that's the last thing that I would consider in this situation.
Darling, it's not a question of trust.
This is all beside the point. What's important here is that Walsh Enterprises needs someone over there. Mrs. Walsh thinks you're the guy for the job. I do, too. Now, if Lily cares about you, she'll go with you. I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I'll definitely think about it. I mean...
You better, but don't take too long, darling. Because if you don't go, somebody else has to go. Think of it. London first, Paris, Rome, and lovely summer,
All right.
Lily.
It sounds excellent, and I really
Young man.
appreciate it. I love it. I think it's great.
Okay.
I'll think about it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. See you later.
Hey, tell me something, man to man. Am I crazy? Doesn't that kid want Lily an ocean away, safe from Holden Snyder?
Of course he does. He just has to protect his male ego. I mean, he wants everybody to believe that he's above it.
Oh. Naturally, I wouldn't know anything at all about that.
Your secretary transferred a call here. Do you want to take it?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Thanks.
too.
Hi. Yeah, hi. No, everything's going quite well. Yeah, the only problem was I got saddled with training this kid who's living with one of Lucinda's daughters. Yeah, kind of the fair-haired boy routine. No, unfortunately, he's kind of sharp, a little too sharp, and I'm been a little concerned that he would notice something funny and report back to the boss. Yeah, well, I've been dying to get him off my back. And I think I just did.
Oh, how pretty.
Leanne, are you sure the boys are going to have time for all this? Oh, yes, they only have a half day today.
Oh, well, that's good. It's so sweet of you to fix them lunch.
So tell me, is Paul going to be tutoring you? I hope so. You know, after graduation, he's not going to have a lot of time because he'll be working at the pool.
Oh, well, I have a feeling no matter how hard he works at the pool, he'll find time for you.
I hope so.
Well, I'm just glad the two of you are getting along so well.
Yes, we are. But you know, he's still very angry at my father, and he blames him for sending his mother to prison. It bothers me.
I know it does, darling, but just remember, Tom was doing his job as a good DA. It's very important. I can understand how Paul would feel, but after all, maybe if he spends more time with you, he will get over that soon.
I don't know. He's very good at hiding his feelings.
Oh. Well, it's just as I said, when Paul spends time with people who really care about him, like Barbara and Hal, you and Andy, he'll be okay. You'll be fine. Just wait and see.
Well, I hope you're right.
Of course I'm right. Grandmothers are always right.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I had such a good time with you and Shannon the other night.
Yes, wasn't that fun?
Yes.
She's such a hoot. Didn't we laugh?
And you know, she makes my father laugh. And it's so nice.
It is. That's just what the doctor ordered.
Well,
come on. Let's go see about the BLT. Yes.
We Dominic had 3 goals.
Yeah, he was amazing. Whoa, an outdoor lunch today. Check this out.
All right. So sick of this stuff in
Lemonade.
classrooms.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm looking forward to taking my finals because then it'll be all over.
And because you've aced the whole year, maybe that's...
Well, you know what your problem is? You get freaked out, man. You just got to relax. You can't get uptight, please.
I know, just talking about it's making me nervous.
There you go. Well, look forward to the summer because we got long days at the pool in the sun, a lot of girls in bikinis, no curfew, and nobody breathing down our necks about homework or school.
I can't wait. I hope Kathy comes home this summer.
Yeah, well, listen, Andy, if she can't, you know there's plenty of available girls right here in Oakdale.
Yeah, you've got that department taken care of already, don't you, kid?
What are you talking about?
Talking about Leanne.
Leanne, yeah, well, I'm just...
You've been tutoring her, haven't you?
Yeah, I am planning on having a good time with Leanne this summer, and you, too.
Yeah, well, just remember, she's practically part of the family. And she's got to be naive about guys and sex.
Sex? What are you talking? I'm not talking about doing it with her.
Yeah, you two are pretty close. I was kind of wondering if you hadn't already.
Holden, I'd like to talk to you for a minute before you have lunch with Monica. I saw you leave the cafeteria with Lily today. So did everyone else.
So?
So, I'm tired of you rubbing my nose in it.
You know what they say about people who live in glass houses, don't you?
He knows, Tonio. Can't you just tell?
Emily, he doesn't know. If he did, he wouldn't be able to control his emotions.
My mother figured it out. She asked me straight out this morning if I was having an affair with you.
You denied it, of course.
Of course I denied it. I don't know if she believed me. She said she'd picked up on some things, like how nervous I am around Meg.
Well, you have to try and be more relaxed around Meg.
Well, I can't help it. Every time I see her, she talks about you and how happy you are and how she's planning little romantic weekends for the two of you.
Look, Emily, you can't let this get to you.
I can't help it, Tonio. When Meg talks about all those things, I feel really dirty.
Look, what you and I have is very special. It has nothing to do with Meg. Meg thinks we have a good working relationship and we're very close friends. That's all. She even called me to say that she was going to have lunch at the farm because she knew we'd be very busy here. I know what you're going through, and I understand why. But you can't let what we have together be destroyed by your paranoia.
Harry, son.
Well, at least Mother Nature's being kind to us this year. Just enough rain, plenty of sun.
Oh, Lord. Knock on wood, otherwise we're liable to have a drought and a flood.
Yeah, right.
Here, sit down a minute. There's something I missed there, Seth. You know something? I really, really miss being out in the fields as much. I feel like the whole season is going to pass me by.
Well, I think you're doing just enough around here. I don't want you to push yourself,
But
Mom.
I don't want you pushing yourself either, you hear?
Work is good for me. Good, hard, physical labor. Helps me sleep at night.
Yes, but you don't go to sleep. You go to the Mona Lisa and work half the night, and then you're doing all that extra writing for the Argus.
Well, what do you expect, me to jump into bed as soon as dusk comes? No, that's enough, I'm sure. It must be fun.
Yeah, that's good.
Besides, I enjoy being around people in the evening, and as for the Argus, it makes me feel like I'm a writer, though I'm not like the one that I thought I was going to be.
Well, you know, you're a creative writer. You have a creative talent, and I really want you to be spending more time on that. You hear?
Well, I think that's a dream that's best left behind, Mama. Well, somebody's driving up.
Maggie, she called, said she was going to.
No, it's Iva. And Betsy, too.
Oh. Huh.
Hi.
Hi. Hey.
Well, what a surprise.
This is all her idea. I had nothing to do with it. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Real nice. What's the occasion?
Well, I guess you don't read the Chicago papers too much, do you, Seth?
No, I guess I don't.
Why don't you just take a look at this?
Oh, a dazzling first novel by an American author from whom you'll be hearing more.
I just wanted to see your face.
These ads are fantastic, especially this one. I think we ought to go with this one. I mean, with this ad campaign, the new line, all the new designs, the established position of Barb...
Lunch?
Not for me. No, I have to get out of here. I have to take care of some outside business. But this is going to work
I'm
big
not
time.
doing too well today. Can you work tonight?
No, I can't. I've got a little tour scheduled out at the Snyder farm.
Farm? Why?
I want to check out that land. That's a gold mine if it's placed in the right developer's hands.
Oh, God. Right developer. You'd have to marry Emma Snyder or marry her and kill her to get it.
There are ways and there are ways.
Well, if you can do it, then you're a genius.
We'll see. I'll talk to you soon.
Miss McDonald, can you answer a question for me?
What?
What is your opinion of our Mr. Anderson?
I think he's like a magician. I mean, I enjoy the sleight of hand, but while he's got me distracted, I have the feeling he's sizing me up.
You just earned yourself a raise. A modest raise. A big raise. No, I'm picking up on all kinds of things. Our Mr. Anderson bears watching. And where is our Dusty?
He said he was going to have lunch with Lily.
Oh, splendid. Splendid.
You like that? Want to bring around the rosy? Ready? Let's go. Bring around the rosy. Ashes on the posy. Ashes, ashes. We are falling down! Yay! No, you don't want to play that, do you? You want to go sleigh riding, right? Every day with summer in Montega. Your dad's going to have a rough summer. Well, let's talk about happy things. Last summer I was in Wyoming. I'll never forget it.
I never will either.
Oh, I didn't know you were here. We were just talking to Bryant.
You know, it's the memories of Wyoming that keep me going. I feel that in the years since then, I've lived like a whole lifetime.
I guess everybody feels that way sometimes.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Is Craig inside?
Oh, yeah. He's just getting ready for a lunch meeting.
That's why I'm here. You know, you're going to be a terrific mother one day.
Well, thank you. I'm definitely feeling the responsibility of it. That's for sure.
That's why I think you're going to be good at it.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Dad, Craig.
Come over here. you have your nose at the grinding stone of business or
My
whatever.
nose needs a little bit of a rest.
Well, I'm glad.
How you doing?
Good.
Ray's got a really good summer job.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, I just came out to say goodbye.
Goodbye. What are you talking about here? Let me move this book. You sit down and have lunch with us.
Please don't forget that Shannon's cooking dinner at the cottage tonight and you're invited.
I won't forget. I'll be there.
Okay. Oh, and you and Andy can come too if you want to try some Vietnamese food.
Vietnamese, I don't know. No, it sounds good to me. How about you, Andy?
I got a meeting.
Oh, what kind of meeting?
Hey,
Hey, no. I'm proud of you. You just come right out and visit them, didn't you?
well, it's not like there's anybody here who doesn't know.
Right. Okay. Bye, my darling.
No,
Oh, goodbye.
I'll see you later. Bye, boys.
See y'all.
Bye. Adios.
I'm just going to clean up.
No. We got clean up tonight. Let's go.
Thanks for speaking for me.
Hey, no problem. Anytime. You can bring a lemonade cup in, though.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yep. I was really wondering if you hadn't done it with her already.
Hello?
Leanne, it's Margot.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Mr. Clean. Dries virtually streak-free so your floor looks shiny wet, even when dry. And by Scope. For a positive reaction, unleash the power of Scope. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Margot, is it really you?
Yes, Leanne, I'm only sorry that I haven't called sooner.
No, please, you need not feel obligated.
Well, I felt very obligated, but unfortunately I've overlooked a lot of my obligations since I left.
All I want to know that you are okay.
Oh, Leanne, that's very sweet of you to ask. Yes, I'm fine. I'm okay.
My father misses you terribly. I wish you would call him.
Well, actually, I just got off the phone with him, which is why I'm calling you.
I don't understand.
Leanne, Tom told me that you feel responsible, that you think I left because of you. Please believe me, nothing could be further from the truth. Believe me, I had my own very personal reasons for leaving, and not one of them, not one single one, Leanne, had anything to do with you. I mean, I was just getting to know you, and my only regret is that I'm not there to know you better. You see, do you remember a phone conversation that we had one time when I said that things happen in this world for a reason, and that you're coming to find your father, Tom, was one of those things?
Yes, I do remember, and it puzzled me. I wasn't sure why you said it.
Because it's true. You see, if I had left, without you, Tom would have been all alone. You're a very great comfort to him.
I hope so.
Oh, you are. And you could do me a really big favor by continuing to be there with him and help him through this, and by never, ever blaming yourself for my leaving.
I'm very relieved to hear that.
I had no idea that you were feeling that way until Tom told me you were. Other than that, I would have called much sooner.
Did he ask you to call?
No, of course not. He has no idea I'm calling.
Then can I ask you a question?
Of course you may.
Do you still love my father?
Yes, Leanne, I love your father very much, and I always will.
Then why can't you come back and work out whatever difficulties there are?
That's a very difficult question. That would be very, very easy for me. But it would be very, very hard for Tom. I've thought about it so many times, and while it's very complicated, I believe that to be true. I wish I could explain it better, but I just can't. You've got to believe me and not blame yourself.
I believe you.
Good. Can I ask you to do me a favor?
Yes, what?
I want you to make sure that Tom gets out and sees people and has fun.
Well, he's beginning to do that already. We went out with Shannon O'Hara a couple of times, and she's coming over to cook dinner tonight.
Well, I'm glad. Look, I have to go now. You just take good care of your father, all right? And make sure that he doesn't waste any time looking back. Because life is just too precious. Goodbye.
Yen. Is that your dad on the phone?
No, it was Margot.
Margot, where is she?
I don't know. She said a couple of things that made me happy and sad at the same time. I've never felt like this before.
Hey.
Paul, a part of me wants to laugh and a part of me wants to cry.
Yen, come here. Oh, come on. Don't be sad.
Well, I thought I should tell you. I stopped by Lila's to see Craig, and I happened to stumble into the room when he was on the phone. With Margot.
Margot?
Yeah, so I grabbed the phone from him because I had a few things I wanted to get off my chest.
Where is she?
Didn't ask, Mom. She doesn't want me to know where she is, and I said, that's fine by me. I said I wouldn't press Lila or Casey as to her whereabouts. And then I told her that I thought she was being pretty damn selfish because Leanne is still blaming herself for her disappearance, and I gave the phone back to Craig.
Well, darling, how do you feel?
Well, that I don't know, Mom. Hearing her voice sure set me back.
I'm sure it did. Tom, I wish I could do something to help.
Well, thanks, Mom. I think it's up to me to help myself. And I'm determined to do that, so I guess I'll start divorce proceedings.
Oh, wait. Now, that's silly. Now, don't you think it's a little premature to do that,
Well,
darling?
maybe not. I still want to talk to Jessica about it, so I'm going to stop by her office on the way to see Leanne. I'll see you tonight, huh?
Yeah, you bet, with Shannon, the barrel of laughs.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, I am, too. Bye-bye, sweetie.
Thanks for listening, Mom.
Sure.
Hello.
Oh, please, what are you doing in here?
I need to buy a gift.
Oh, you do? There's a perfectly capable woman out there who'll be more than happy to help you.
Yes, I saw her, and I told her I needed to see the boss since I know her personally. I always believe in going straight to the top dog. I'm going out to the Snyders, and I need to pick up a little something as a gift to take them.
Oh, see. Would this be for Ivor? Because if it is...
No, it's for her mother, who offered to take me on a tour of the farm when I saw her at your restaurant.
Oh.
I don't need to get her anything too much, say in the, something in the $7 or $8 range, just to break the ice.
Mm-hmm, I see. Well, I happen to have some lovely silk scarves that I think Emma would just adore. And they have them marked down, but I'm afraid they're still around $25 or $30.
Well, I guess I have to rely on you since I know nothing about women's fashions.
Of course. Oh, Hank Elliott would like to have this gown delivered to Ivor Snyder. Would you be a precious little delivery boy and take it over to her? Hmm?
Oh, well, I'd be delighted. That is, if you'd consider a little extra markdown on the silk scarf.
Oh, please.
Kidding. Just kidding.
I wonder.
Seth's excitement about the novel didn't last very long, did it?
Oh, I know. I'm sorry to say, but he's probably thinking about Sabrina because she financed the book, and if it's a success, he'll be even more upset, Mama.
I wish she hadn't done that behind his back. I really do.
I know, it's true.
I'm glad he has Betsy to talk to. You know, she's very bright. Betsy, she seems very, very honest. I like that.
Well, he seems to listen to her, take her advice, but I hope he doesn't get too involved with her, Mama, because she's in love with Josh.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should have curbed my enthusiasm a little bit before dragging Ivor out here. I thought you'd be excited to see it.
It's all right. I mean, I would have seen it anyway, I'm sure. And I'm glad to see you. I really am. It's just brought so many things back, you know.
Yeah. You know what I think you should do? I think you should call your publisher, and maybe you could help with the publicity. I mean, you could find out what the reaction's been so far.
God, I think I'd be too scared to do that.
I know. I guess I'd feel the same way, but it's going to be better than not knowing, right?
Seth.
Hi, Maggie.
Hey, Meg.
How are you?
I didn't know you'd be out here.
Well, I brought a little surprise over for Seth that I just wanted to show him.
What? Seth, come on.
No, all right, I'll get it for you. Just you wait right here, all right?
Nice day, isn't it?
Yeah. Listen, Meg, I know that Rod stopped by here the other night and you saw him. Could you tell me how he was acting or how he seemed to you that night?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Well, you see, we had an argument, and Iva mentioned that he had stopped by here and that you had spoken to him, and I gather he was here quite a while.
Yeah. I don't know that there's a whole lot I can tell you.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry or anything if you betray a confidence.
No, it's not that. He was really down, and I was really down, and we talked about how strange life was, and then he left.
Oh, I see. See, we just had this fight, and he was pretty unhappy with me, and he didn't speak to me at all, and I didn't hear from him. I still haven't heard from him.
I'm sure he's going to call you. He will. He's very sweet. He's very understanding.
Yes, he is. But I didn't think you knew that.
Yeah. I think my cousin and I have gotten past a few problems. We're friends now.
Well, that's nice to hear.
Yeah.
I think you should work on Holden and Seth.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I think Holden's a lost cause, and maybe you can work on that.
Okay.
Seth! All right, let's see. Seth! Oh, my son, this is wonderful! My successful brother. I want copies of this. I'm going to put it up on the hospital bulletin board.
Let's wait until we find out what the reviews are.
No, it's going to be a fabulous success. I wonder if Sabrina knows about this.
Probably not.
I'm sorry. Oh. Why? Well, why do those things come out of my mouth? Why? Oh, God. It just popped out. I didn't, I think it's horrible the way Sabrina lost Seth because she loved him too much.
Well, she wasn't very honest with him. It seems to me that that's the most important thing. If you can't have honesty in a relationship, there is no relationship, right?
Why don't we go say hi to Mom and Iva, okay?
Hey, crackers and... Yep.
Mama!
It's nice to see so much of these days. Your sister ate most of the dinner. I know. I did not. I never see you around the hospital these days.
Oh, well, you have my extra free time to thank Tonio. You can thank Tonio for it because he's been working so hard to get me all the things that I want. Excuse me, I think I left something in the car.
Well, I'm glad a little food seems to have lifted your spirits.
Well, I didn't know it was going to help, but your concern did me some good.
Well, being concerned just goes with the feelings I have for you.
What are those feelings, Tonio?
Well, first of all, you know I'm attracted to you. And I admire your intelligence, the way you've picked up on things around the office here. And the way you've dealt with Holden and his antagonism towards you. I think you're a fighter, and I like that. I think you've had to fight for respect here in Oakdale because of your relationship with James Stenbeck.
It's true. And I'm still fighting.
Yes, but you're not fighting alone anymore. I'll do anything I can to help you. Does that answer your question?
Pretty much.
Good. Then why don't you watch while I play out a hunch? Yes, hello. I'd like to speak with Monica Eldridge, please. This is Tonio Reyes. All right, then. Please connect me with her secretary. Hello, this is Tonio Reyes from Montgomery & Associates. My partner, Holden Snyder, is having a luncheon meeting with Mrs. Eldridge. I need to get in touch with Holden about some urgent business, and I don't know where and when they are meeting. I wonder if you could tell me. Yes, I know the place very well. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye.
What are you going to do now?
I'm going to show up there with a client and see if Craig is at this luncheon meeting. I'll speak with you later. Hey.
Hi. Don't worry about Bryant, Craig. I put him down for a nap, and he's fine.
Okay.
And I will stay here until you come back. Okay?
Thanks, sweetie. How things over at Walsh?
Oh, very good. Very busy. Kirk is really making things happen.
How's Lucinda?
She's doing fine. She's working really hard, and she seems to be keeping her mind off of things.
Me too. My mind keeps getting back to Sierra, though. See ya.
What are those guys doing together? What are they
I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is that Craig is happy, and that is the most important thing to me. Whew.
How come you failed to mention to me that Holden was here?
I didn't think about it. Was it important?
It was only important if you felt it was important enough to keep from me.
No. No. Now, listen, I'm going to make some lunch before you go back to the office, okay?
Look, well, no. I want to talk to you about something, okay? Lucinda is having a little bit of a problem with some of the European offices, and it's at the point now where it's necessary for someone to go over there from here to observe things and make some, efficiency notes, and then to observe things and make suggestions. Whoever does go is going to have the opportunity to spend the entire summer in Rome, London, and Paris.
Yeah?
Because she wants it to be me. Now, the only way I'm interested in doing this is if I have you there with me. What do you think about it? I mean, this could be it. This could be you and me over there in Europe for the summer. We could really see the place together.
We can sit here. Sit down and relax. We're going out to the fields or something.
All right.
Hey, Seth, will you do me a special favor?
Look, if you ask me like that, I don't know how I can refuse.
Will you call your publisher and find out all the details you can about your book?
Come on. Oh, it'll be wonderful. Come on.
All right, I will.
Right now, saying he's got all these extra copies. He's got to make 1 million more.
He's probably calling to say, what am I going to do with all these extra copies I got?
Oh, you know, that might be Mr. Anderson. He says he's going to come out and tour the farm today.
Well, I hope he cancels, Mama.
Josh, it's a little hard to talk to you right now. Are you in Kansas?
I'm sending somebody from the home office of Young Associate who will have authority to review all aspects of the operation, give him the fullest cooperation. I'm not going to give Dusty's name.
Good idea.
Yet. And, hello.
Hello.
You're back very early. What happened?
I went to Fashions. I went shopping.
You went shopping?
I went shopping, yes. Ladies, please sit. I would like to present to you a very special preview of a Barbara Ryan original.
What do you mean?
Where did you get that?
Hank Elliott agreed to let Iva Snyder wear this to the AIDS benefit ball. By then, it'll be shown with the rest of her new line. Today, it's still top secret.
Oh, no, it's not, Miss McDonald. Come on, we'll knock it off. We'll charge half price.
Ahead of Barbara Ryan.
Now, how did you get your hands on this treasure?
Lisa Mitchell gave it to me to deliver to Iva Snyder when I go out to the farm later on. She didn't think I'd be interested in it. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, that foolish woman. Well, it's not an original anymore. Well, let's get it moving. Let's get out to the pattern makers at the...
It's already been done. Pattern's been cut. Should be ready for production tomorrow.
Wow. Now, that's a man after my heart. Andy, come on. Come to the park with us. Listen, you can help me toodle the end.
I've got to study. You know that.
Andy, I would really like you to. Please, sincerely.
Come on. Come with us, man. It'll be fun.
You doing?
Well, looks like we're going to have to take a back seat now.
Get used to it, kid. He really cares about Tom a lot.
Yeah. Well, listen, while we're waiting, we might as well go shoot a few hoops, and I'll beat you one-on-one again.
All right, let me get
Not that you ever beat me.
Oh, yeah. And I see that you're enjoying Paul and Andy's company.
Father, I got a phone call today. It was from Margot. And, she called to tell me that I wasn't the cause for her leaving and that I shouldn't blame myself. Father, it was such a wonderful, unselfish thing for her to do.
Well, I am sorry to have given you a scare today.
Nonsense. I'm glad I was here to be scared.
Me too.
You want to try to avoid stress here as you get down to the final days of your pregnancy, all right?
I will. And we'll also help you. I'll have you and Mama and Casey and Craig to call.
Are you sure you don't want to be closer to home?
I like it here. I like my doctor, and I'm going to stay.
I will be back soon, you know.
Well, I'm going to hold you to that.
I want to be here when the little bundle comes alive.
I'd like that.
Okay. When I head on down to my hotel, I'll wash my face, comb my hair, shave my lip. I'll be back to greet you and your mother, and we'll go out. What do you say?
Great. I have a restaurant as a matter of fact all picked out nearby, and it's neat. They got great food.
Good. We'll eat, we'll dance, we'll break plates, we'll try to act like Greeks, we'll even sit and talk. You'll be good. I'll see you in about an hour.
I love you. I love you. Thomas Christopher Hughes. Well, by now, you probably know that I talked to your daughter to try and set things straight, you know. Well, I hope I did. I think I did. I just wish I could... I wish I could do the same for you. But I can't. I want so much to tell you that I will always, always love you. Always. And that is the truth. That's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Jewelry by Monet. Join us tomorrow for the Emmy Award winner, As the World Turns.